know?
I can say this. Everything's not going the way we so-called, quote-unquote, would want it to be or how it should be. But regardless, we're not going to let anybody hold us down. This proves it. And we've done good regardless to all the problems. We'll be going on tour. Okay, we're straight. We're going to talk.
Your career is not exactly what you would want it to be, but this proves it. What's not on?
I'll tell it. We're not going to sugarcoat anything anymore. We've been quiet long enough. Can I get an amen?
Amen!
All right. Well, I'll put it to you this way. We are the biggest selling female group ever. 10 million albums worldwide. We have worked very hard. We have been in this business for 5 years. And we are broke as broke can be. And we're not like trying to be a sad story. If that was the case, we would have been on everybody's talk show talking about how broke we are. We haven't done that. I know it's hard to believe because we've sold so many albums, but it is possible. That's the deal here. So, and we're not happy at all. But
I am shocked. Shocked! Well, not that shocked.
tonight, this is all we wanted. We wanted to win a Grammy, at least one, and we won two, and that proves that we are the jam.
Shirley, can you
welcome? Because I heard Diddley on a TV show yesterday, because the Legends of Rock thing is going on tomorrow, and he talked about how in the 50s that happened a lot. It's shocking that that's happening in the 90s.
It is shocking. It's still happening. I mean, we're examples right now. I mean,
you know, they're spending their money on leaves,
and it's like,
you know, expensive trips, eating out every day,
all
types of bummy ass little shit. Talk about no scrubs.
It's very confusing. We don't understand that. And it's like, dog, you know,
everybody did something wrong.
Okay, because God is
everybody
on our
but
side,
them.
and He has blessed us, and we are thankful for everything thus far. And yeah.
Lisa. Hello, Lisa. Can you come up to the mic?
Lisa was in her own little world, huh?
How can you be broke? And two, what's coming up with Left Eye Production?
I already told him I said that. Alright, got to do it.
How do I do it? Make it run. Well, first of all, 10 million albums and how can we be broke? Kind of. I can't go into everything right now, but trust me, you can sell 10 million albums and be broke if you have greedy people behind you.
Turn it around, so you don't sell 10 million albums and not be broke.
Stick together, learn from our mistakes, and you know, just well, you know, contracts and stuff is kind of hard to handle business when you're stuck in contracts that say certain things.
And you know, to me, what also helps is when you tell it. You know, when you're sitting around and you're, you know, like being hush hush about it. Nobody knows. Everybody's looking at the videos. They're looking at the success of the album, so they're thinking that you're on top of the world. And you know, when you're quiet like that, no one knows. So that's why we're telling it. We're not telling it to get anybody in trouble or to make anybody mad at us. We're just being very honest and truthful and telling y'all the truth. So, and that's just how it is. And hopefully, you know, it can stop because it is not 1950 anymore. It is 1996. Bye, y'all.
What kind of shit is that?
What's up, y'all? It's Kelly West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode.
High abundance mindset in the building.
Thank you all once again, like I said, for tuning in. Today we were just talking about TLC. Yeah, you know, the old group, you know, Ain't Too Proud to Beg, also known, you know, for Don't Chasing Waterfalls and especially No Scrubs.
No Scrubs.
That's the main. Go ahead.
I was gonna say no scrubs, yet they broke.
Just like a woman.
broke is a joke, and that was 1996. So you can just imagine how broke they are now in motherfucking 2022. But what was kind of crazy is the reason why we're bringing them up today is because, you know, these three ladies were part of, you know, the whole programming that a lot of young black women have. They don't want to deal with nobody who they quote unquote, they are, you know, quote unquote scrubs, or, you know what I'm saying, he broke, or, you know, he ain't got no bread, or he ain't doing this. You know, it's that same mentality. That same mentality basically what made them go broke, and they're still unhappy.
Emotional damage.
I don't know if you T-box anybody, you know, left eye, you know, she died in Honduras, like driving on some like some type of off-road escapade or something. Jeep, I think she got killed. But when they went broke, Left Eye still owed money to this guy named Andre Rison, a football player for the Atlanta Falcons, her boyfriend at the time. She had set his bathroom on fire. And what's crazy is she had said it twice. She had did it twice. She had did it one time, and I think the second time when the second time they did it, I guess whatever they did to replace it, it was more flammable than it was the first time.
Lord.
So guess what? She kind of thought it was gonna, you know, wasn't gonna be no big deal, but it ended up being a fucking big deal. Almost burning down the whole house. So basically, you know, the insurance company charged her for that. So she was still paying for that, and you know, they were getting paid. They basically said after everything was said, they was getting paid about $50,000 a year, which isn't by no means, I guess, broke in like, I guess, back then in a regular person's life. But at the same time, if you're a big time star and you're selling like 10 million albums and, you know, you're all over making world tours and shit and got hit albums that, you know, they still play some of the songs to this day. And, you know, you ain't got nothing to show for it. That's like a big slap in the face. Like, but
Royalties a mother.
right. But at the same time, you know, they probably didn't have the right guidance of a man. I mean, go figure. You know, a lot of people like to kind of talk shit about, oh, well, they're not the ones who wrote No Scrubs. But it doesn't even really matter. They're still agents of chaos. They're still the ones
Still the one putting the message out there, seeing it. Right.
at the end of the day, because, you know, if I do something because somebody gave me the ammo or the, you know, put a battery in my back, my back to do it, you know, I can't turn around and kind of blame somebody after the fact. So, you know, they was reenacting how they feel and their whole vibe of their group. Talk about No Scrubs and shit. Girls and women are still on that to this day. Ain't nothing changed. The reason why we bring up fucking TLC is because of the fact that, you know, just kind of just puts in perspective that, you know, beauty is on the skin deep. And I don't know who made this saying, but I think I was watching Coach Greg Adams and he mentioned this. He said, beauty. He said, beauty isn't. No, he said no. He said beauty is only skin deep, but ugly and evil is down to the bone. So I mean, at the end of the day, you know, the beauty fades, and you know, the fame fades. So you know, there's a lot of women who, yeah, they're willing to risk, you know, having a good life or a good relationship with a man, you know, a decent man, because maybe he's not that flashy or maybe he doesn't have that lifestyle that they want. But then they end up in a worse lifestyle than ever. So, you know, TLC, you know, even though it's an old group, you know, it's still a new message or a continuing message that, you know, don't worry about what these women are saying. You know, at the end of the day, just make sure you get your bread, you know, get yourself in shape, you know, do what you gotta do. You know, that way you can kind of demand the type of woman that you want. So you don't have to worry about even dealing with any type of chick who even has a mentality to tell why she don't want no broke nigga or fuck nigga free and all that shit. Cause that's what fuck nigga free. Fuck nigga free is the new scrubs to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? All that bullshit. She just basically falling and TLC's footsteps, you know, and all the other bitches before them who are here and gone and forgotten. So any closing words about this?
TLC definitely was the stem from everything. Like, they set it off as far as, I don't want no scrub, you know, gotta have something, can't be, like, how you know if I'm riding with my best friend, I ain't got a car though, you know, you don't even know.
Right, because they only judge on the depends on what they see, right?
Right.
Because what if your car was in the shop, or what if maybe you don't even have that money right now, but guess what? You just got a new job and she's out with your boys, but she could have been on a winning team. But you know what they say, you know, women, they meet you at the finish line. They don't want to, you know, deal with you when you're, you know, in the mud. They want to meet you at the finish line. You know, when you're the CEO, when you got that already going on. By that point, you have more choices and you won't even want them. So it's almost kind of stupid. If they were smart, they're just gonna take advantage and try to be with you now and lock themselves in. But no, they want to compete against all the other women when you're at a, you know, higher level in life. So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, they can say no scrubs and all this shit, but you know, the joke's on them. You know, now who's the scrub? Fucking pigeon. Once again, this is Cali West.
I had an abundant mindset.
Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. Peace out. I'm gone.